So this is our final presentation. Our team roles and responsibilities. Diego is Scrum Manager, so he oversees sprint planning, daily stand-ups, and ensures that the project stays on schedule. I'm the Product Manager, so I define project goals, prioritize the product backlog, and maintain the vision of the project. Daniel and Anna are developers, so they're responsible for coding, testing, and implementing the project's technical components. The value proposition, this is the challenge that we wanted to solve. Students face overwhelming choices with course options, which can lead to confusion and stress. And this can make it difficult to align courses with their academic and career goals. And schedule planning can also be very time consuming, which can be detracting from studies.
So the value proposition for our project includes AI-powered scheduling, which utilizes generative AI to create personalized and optimized class schedules. It can reduce stress because it automates scheduling to simplify decision-making and reduce stress. It also saves time by accelerating the scheduling process, freeing up time for other activities. It improves the outcomes by optimizing schedules, which enhance academic performance and satisfaction, and it is a scalable solution. So our project is adaptable for use at various educational institutions. Technical debt. So our project has limited error handling. So it has minimal focus on comprehensive error management and initial development. It has deferred advanced security features. It has in-depth security measures like penetration testing postponed and unoptimized backend process because the optimization for the database and API efficiency was not prioritized.
All right. The implication of these decisions are that UF students only can use it because it uses the UF API. So you need the 1.uf login. Oh, another problem is future development delays, since necessary debt resolution could delay new future rollouts. Users' perception and trust. Technical issues revolving from overlooked problems may harm the user experience because of the short amount of time we had. And this could lead to reduce adoption rates and hinder user retention efforts. Our stretch goals is to develop an AI chatbot to be able to answer questions about courses. So it's not just giving you a model semester plan. You could also ask them more questions and maybe make slight adjustments with that chatbot. Also make it more like diversified to more universities and not just UF. So we could get more users and collect more data, and also to enhance the algorithm to like fully accommodate like all different situations, like having a double major or being from another country.
So this kind of like blends into issues and next steps, but some of the issues with this is that because it's using the 1.uf API, and obviously their API is like pretty secure, and it's also undocumented because it is like completely meant to be internal. There were some things that we had to like hard code here and there that were not really best practice, and ideally this would be adopted by UF and integrated further so that we can eliminate some of those issues. Also at the moment, the chatbot that we're using, or the OpenAI bot that we're using to generate these responses is the cheapest model. In the future, this like with a bigger budget, this would be changed to like a much better model. And that model could also be trained a lot more thoroughly than like we could. And as for next step would be to, once it's like adopted by the university, we could make it so that refactor our code so that it's taking in information and spitting out the schedule rather than trying to get that information itself. And that would generalize it for other universities and that kind of stuff. And yeah, so as for our demonstration for functionality. Here I have the server running on my system, and if we go ahead and log in, it's actually going to open one.uf in a Selenium browser. And I got a dual push here. I prove that. After a second, it should redirect me to the info, and this is where I can put in some prompts. So if I say wanted to do biological engineering or aerospace engineering, I would go ahead and put something like I also like CS classes or something along those lines, and say I want to do it for 4 years, or just some information like that. And then once we press continue, what the actual app is gonna do is gonna send a request to the backend with this information. And that backend is gonna try and pull that stuff from one.uf, give it to the chatbot, and yeah. The chatbot will also spit out some search queries that it wants to do. So some class codes that it needs, and it will spit back some information, and the chatbot will end up giving us this kind of information here, where we have the full 4 years that we requested, along with some guiding classes here. And yeah, in addition, we also implemented this logout button, which just clears all of the local storage and takes me back to the login page, and I have my login here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.